I've been here
The
since
old
the beginning
hag.
of this server. It's been a long time. Zalantria here, pretty much every single guy here took some time for people to catch up.
I've only started recently talking, more often because I have really bad anxiety when it comes to talking to people.
Man.
But opened up now.
I wish a bloke like you were here sooner, because back in the golden, not even golden days, it was pretty pathetic back then even, but still, we were having proper tournaments, big events, collaborations with like the Jak speedrunning community.
No, I saw. Yeah, I binged it. I watched all the the actual stuff that went down. It looks sick as fuck. Yeah, no, yeah. There's like videos and stuff on the internet. It's fucking cool.
The finale of the Dark Eco Cup?
Was that
tournament I ever organized?
Was that the one with like Pika Mayu in it?
She was competing, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I go by it because I don't really see her competing very often. I think that's it. I think that's the one I watched.
You mean like the 20th anniversary, like Jak Discord month? Jak month?
I think.
Yeah, that was for the 20th anniversary, like the Precursor Cup. Like
these
guys wanted to call.
When two people
I think
commentating.
That's what I started with on this.
Yeah,
these
guys sent me a message. They wanted to collaborate with us to create a tournament for the event. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped, and I poured my heart and soul to it, man.
Hello. Hello, you're right, mate.
Hey, controller contour.
There's a lot of people here. Fucking holy fuck.
Holy heck.
This is a turnout.
I hate to break it to you fellas, but I'm gonna be here for long. I just like to hang out here once in a while.
That's alright, I enjoy your company already. It was nice finally meeting you.
Mrs. Marr, your contour. It's so hard to remember.
It's bittersweet, man, yeah.
It's
bittersweet. I used to be here every day, active, every day playing Jak X, but after 15 years of playing, it's like my first game ever. 15 years of playing it, I was kind of burned out and I have like life stuff.
Yeah, it's fatigue. It's fatigue, mate.
Yeah, me and my buddy, a true boss, both of us were burned out. After everything I've done for this community, after all the tournaments, all the events, after everything,
after everything I've done.
My soul was drained, bro, and I had nothing to show for it. I tried my best to grow this community and have ways to bring in the PS4 players in, but it just couldn't be possible.
You did your very best, and I salute you for it.
At least I managed to grow the community quite a lot. I did a very decent first tournament. The other two were garbage, but the first one at least was good.
Maybe it will happen again.
I hope so, man, but I really hope so. We're trying. I mean, these guys are trying. I stopped trying a long time ago.
Like you said, you got life stuff happening, dude. I completely get it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it just sucks, man. I just wish like I was given like a proper reason to return, because I literally tried everything. I even contacted some old new Naughty Dog employees so we can ask them to give us the netcode so I can give it to a proper programmer so we can use it for the PS4 players. But it just couldn't work.
Nah, they won't budge, won't they?
It's not like maybe they don't know where they are. Maybe they deleted the files. Maybe they're corrupted. Maybe it's who knows.
I think we forget that they're different people. Like, it's not the same guys. It's completely different people now, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Many states, not all. But yeah, I tried my very fucking best, man, and my soul has been ripped. I'm sorry, Zuma 3, I interrupted you.
Yes.
Now, for me to do anything in this community again, I wait for a good excuse to return. And one of
nothing wrong with popping in.
Yeah, man. Maybe one of those would be for people to actually be active, because out of the almost 800 people in here, only like a couple 10 or 20, 30 people are bothered to be active in here.
Yeah, it's more like the same 30, 40 people.
I try to be active every week.
Man,
I consistently play every week, I think. I don't know. Don't pull me on that, but, you know.
Same with us,
nearly every week.
Back in the day, 3 years ago. For me to even make it, the worst thing about it was for me to actually properly make a tournament. I needed players. but I barely had enough, and for most of them I had to actually like remind them. Like I was like, do you really even care about this? Yeah, do I really have to remind you every day about this?
Hmm.
That was like this couple, 1 or 2 players who were really obnoxious. Other than that, it was somehow the first one was very successful.
Oh,
About 100 or so viewers in the Jak speedrunning Twitch channel.
That's fucking good for Jak X. That's fucking good.
Dude, that was epic. We did like a proper live stream for the finale of the tournament.
Now that's dope as shit.
I believe there are like a couple photos or clips of the finale. Of course, a true boss railed everybody. He's fucking insane. He's Greek like me, which was a very big surprise. A really huge surprise.
It's always nice to have familiarity.
Oh man. I think he lives in UK now.
Does he?
He's Greek. Yeah,
Oh god,
Greek.
he's close to me.
Most likely.
He's gonna fucking find me and chop my head off. I don't know.
Nah, she's gonna chop her head off in Jak X, but not in real life. He's a nice bloke. He's a chill.
No, I'm sure about that. I'm sure.
If you ask me, I think he's like the best fucking player outside from Mr. Penguin. These two, and me, back in the day, we were like the best players. Then my brother. But now I fucking suck. I forgot what I know already.
I'm sure if you returned, it'll come back to you in quick succession.
I was playing the game
Yeah, you're
since
still
I was a
not
baby, I
bad.
mean, I
You
guess.
still keep up with us pretty well.
Yeah, man.
And us here, we keep pushing each other.
Like, I wish I was that good.
I was playing the game ever since I was a baby, I guess. Maybe I can return. I don't know.
I
Nah,
would
think about
personally love to play more tournaments for Jak X. Maybe to like gauge the skill level of every player, every active player here.
It's just
Would be interesting.
the problem is really the netcode isn't as good as we were hoping. The beta was very rough for us to make this. I was a beta tester for this back in the day, and it was very rough. It's like this game feels very unfinished in a lot of ways for online play. There's a lot to consider. It's really not fair. It feels many times. It's playing for fun, sure. It's for fun and goofing off in a nice.
yeah, but
retro
I can
game.
never see people taking this competitively.
Yeah.
No, you'd be surprised.
Especially
You'd be
without
surprised.
some
No,
reward at the end.
there's nothing wrong with the formula and like the how the game is. It's just how it performs online is the problem, and a couple other things.
Makes sense, I guess.
Unless something big and change happens, I don't see this.
I'm going to be a massive arsehole.
I don't see me trying to make another tournament with my brother.
Maybe one day.
We have decent fidelity now. So
I mean, yeah, it's not enough. If I'm gonna make one, I'm gonna make it fucking proper. You better believe me.
I like the energy. Yeah, I like the energy, man. Maybe one day.
I already outdid myself for the Precursor Cup for the 20th anniversary. If I'm gonna make it again, I mean, after the first attempt, the second attempt which was a failure. We stopped. Like for the Light Eco Cup, after the Dark Eco Cup, we just straight up dropped it because nobody wanted to enter. For some reason.
I think it's a different time now. I think people would be interested now.
After that day, like I swore to myself, I'm never gonna try again. This is hopeless. But then the 20th anniversary came, and a couple of people contacted me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it another shot. And it was, it was barely worth it, but it ended up in a good, on a good note. And even Naughty Dog noticed us. Even Naughty Dog acknowledged the existence of Jak Month for the 20th anniversary. That was it. If I'm gonna actually try and do this again with my brother, it has to be something big. And it has to start with a big change. God knows what that change will be.
Guilds. Clans, sorry.
Plans working.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I know.
That's not
Yeah.
enough.
No, I know. I'm just saying that.
That's
I mean,
good.
by the time that gets working, the freaking
Ah.
open goal might catch up to us.
Will the open goal the Jak X be big enough?
Well, even if it does, whether it doesn't, I'm happy to actually. If you were to say this to me 10 years ago when I was playing this, or 20 years ago when I was playing this game, like that I'm gonna find a bunch of other players I've never had the chance to meet when I was young on on a place called Discord for us to play and goof off online. Man, I wouldn't even believe you. This would sound like a dream come true.
I'd call you a liar. You know, I'd be like, no fucking
Like
way.
that enough playing with others online on Jak X of all things. I would call you no, bro. Only in I don't know in an alternate, a perfect dimension. But yeah, I mean this is good, but it's not good enough. I mean for the things we've done already. But
Yeah.
for now, on this hiatus we're on, I like seeing people just playing for the sake of playing.
Yeah.
Because the game the state is in right now is not really suited for hardcore, actual tournament or competitive.
I'm sure it will get there.
Well, aside
I
from
hope
those
so.
Positive we'll get
who
there.
are
I
in
hope so,
certain
dude.
areas of Australia, so it's not even all of Australia.
Yeah.
We
hope
match
so, dude.
Fidelity for fighting game tournaments and other team-based games. Actually, we're better than Fidelity than a lot of team shooters like Rainbow Six and such.
Hmm.
I can understand the perfectionism, but it sounds like has too much concentration.
I mean, yeah.
You guys don't give yourselves enough credit for what you have achieved.
I mean, yeah. Thanks for that, man. Thank you. That makes me feel better.
You guys have achieved something that modern friggin' Sony and Nintendo struggle with.
Oh God.
That is true.
I mean, thank you. That means, but it's still not motivation enough for me because the game as a game, like, it doesn't work as it should. It has a lot of problems, and I'm like me and Kubos were tired of playing it.
I get it. You're an artist. I'm
It's
an artist.
that, among other things. Lately, I was a true boss was getting angry every time he played. It was like he didn't feel good playing it. But he still speedruns the game sometimes. Quite often. He still speedruns it quite fine. For single
There have
player,
been
this game is
improvements
awesome.
since then, though.
I mean, like, both him and I, we still love the game, we still like it. It just, you know, it obviously, under all the surface, it still needs a lot of work. You fix a couple problems, not necessarily with a netcode that much, but with the game as a game. For example, if I ban the peacemakers, you can't even play without them because the cars go at different speeds for everyone, and I don't understand the reason. Sometimes that's why most people were angry. And people spending time playing crap that doesn't even work.
Can I add something to this?
Yeah?
Whenever you host like competitive stuff, there's a good chance people will just use nothing but Havoc, and if anyone else uses a different vehicle, then it's just going to be near impossible.
They get smoked by the Havoc. Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Because
it's
the
really-
Havoc is
The
like
idea is
the best
to...
car objectively in the game.
No, you
That's
haven't-
actually acknowledged by the developers. Like they put it in the game because for the reason that it's the
You
fastest car in the
You
game.
haven't seen a true boss or me or Penguin play with the fucking Naughty Dog against the Havoc, did you?
I remember that.
You say it's the best car.
I remember,
but
boss.
really, it's
I remember
very
back when
misleading. You have to be very good at controlling this fucking monster.
I remember back in back when I first joined the server when Boss was still around and playing a lot more. we did a capture race, I think, with the or an arena battle with the power cell. He grabbed the cell and just started running circles around the dirt stadium with it, not letting anyone touch him until the end of the race. I thought it was pretty funny.
I know. He does
Yeah,
that
that's
proper
why I
a lot.
had to put limitations on your behavior and how long you can have the cell.
I didn't even know that was a rule.
Mom said it's my turn with the power cell.
We did ban. We did think of banning cards in the old tournaments, but we didn't want to like do that. We didn't.
It is down to the player.
Try me,
Like,
try me,
you know,
rat,
It's like
try me.
because me and a true boss agree that it really is. It's misleading. You can say it's on paper objective, on paper the best card, but oh boy, my goodness! Even if you're a good enough player, you can defeat anyone, even with a naughty dog.
It's not about the car. It's the driver.
Oh, dude, you have no. It's so
Literally.
yeah, it's so misleading. But still, if you were to play with against the true boss, of course you're gonna take the havoc. Even he's even like a even if he uses the naughty dog, this guy is crazy. Like the only guy who I think has the chance to defeat him would be Penguin, but him and I have stopped playing for a long time. So I don't know. Right now, I'm not sure what the status quo is.
That's something I would like to study a bit more by playing like weaponless races, but I never get the chance to.
You can go study the videos of Penguin and True Boss. They're wonderful, fantastic.
Don't speak to me about weaponless races. Perish the thought.
Oh,
I like
But they're
There's
so
even, like,
fun.
People
As
defeating.
yeah, like the only thing I think that diminishes like weaponless races, in my opinion, is they don't replace where the weapon placements would be with turbo. If you have the option to do that, weaponless races would probably be a lot better because there's not enough turbo pickups for everyone.
Oh, that's where the
I would even
turbo
remove
management.
the turbo bonuses on the track.
This is where turbo
Just like
management
normal
comes into
driving.
play.
Yeah, and you got all your turbo comes from your drifting, so it's more based on your skill than anything.
And
This is
yes,
where
but you
turbo-
can't get up to speed. But you also, because of the way they designed like the idle acceleration in the cars, you can't get up to speed enough until fast enough to
There
get
is a
good
trick.
drifts like you can with turbo.
There's a trick before you do a tiny little power slide at the start, then you accelerate immediately, and then you do another tiny power slide, and then you get another double amount because you do the double the distance with the power slide, and then you get like you do that 3 times in quick succession, and you get a decent amount to get to full acceleration from the start.
write this
Well,
down.
I mean, I also
It
didn't
would be
factor
way
in
more
the turbo
skill based
starts.
on how much turbo you get and how you manipulate it as you
Turbo
go
management is a real thing. There are plenty of levels with big open.
Yeah,
places
like
where you-
the one ice map that's really long, Glacier Alley, I think. That's a pretty good turbo management map because there are long stretches with like no turbo pickups
Yeah.
where it's just track.
The trick is to not use the turbo on the straights, at least not often. To do it on the slides, do it on the curves. Because when you turbo on the slides, you do a power slide that lasts longer. You get much more turbo out of it, and you can
Yeah.
launch of the turn much more efficiently. And with good racing lines, you're fucking set.
Mm.
And but it depends. It depends on the vehicle sometimes. It depends on the map. There's some variables, but commonly that's what you want to do. Pick a good racing line, pick a good moment to start the turbo, and launch off of it. Or you can just be a fucking pig and just use a fucking good weapon and kill people. You know what I wish? I wish when the chance arises for us to be able to mod the game, when you kill players, you get turbo out of it. An amount.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that sounds
No, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Whenever,
I like that.
Will that ever happens, if it ever happens, for us to be able to do anything like that, it's, I don't know, without the
down
source
to
codes or
open
without
world,
any
which
access to the codes of the game, which technically would only be available for the PC players, technically.
True, but a lot of people in the community already play with emulation.
Yeah, but it's
It would be
emulation is
restricted
just,
to those who have it.
yeah, and it's also
Yeah,
so
and that would be
unstable.
kind of sad.
Like,
Yeah,
I can't use emulation because of my streaming.
Yeah, so the
it
thing is,
takes
this is
way
where
too
the
many resources.
the only place where I can see this game or community booming is when the emulation of games or this game gets to a point where it gets consistent throughout most systems out there, and able to actually mod it and modify it and manipulate it in ways to make it more fun and engaging and interesting.
I mean,
But
yeah,
God-
like, have
God
you seen
knows
what the
what
open goal community? Yeah, like, have you seen what the open goal community has been doing with like Jak 1 after they got that out? Like, all I've been seeing of the Jak and Daxter community is mod stuff for the first game, which is pretty neat. Like modding assets from the other games into the like first one.
Making
haven't been
whole
keeping up
other
with these
different
guys in a
games
long
into
time.
Jak 1.
I haven't been keeping.
I
up
saw
with
someone
this
make
for a
like
while.
I saw someone make a racetrack from Mario Kart 1 that's like a zoomer level.
Yeah. I've been watching all of
Really?
Outrageous Josh's videos of mods for Open Goal. They're
someone
so
making a whole
interesting.
indie game in it.
And I haven't.
I would love to
Oh,
see
you
an indie game made in Jak's engine.
GG.
GG.
You were doing what I was doing. I was holding on to that fucking peacemaker.
That's a strat.
That was, yeah, I know. Me and you. I've been learning from you. Funnily enough, logical.
I haven't been really keeping up with these guys in quite a while. Last time I checked, there
good
was
game,
one
though.
guy creating a Jak 1 in Unreal Engine 5. I don't know how
Hmm.
that's going on.
I was following a group that was trying to make
Open Goal came out because people have.
I also-
upgrade the graphics.
I was also following a project that was making like Jak X workable in Unity. I have a playlist on YouTube of like
I
all of
remember,
the
yeah.
videos.
I
Like
was on the server
lead
the guy
designer-
making it.
yeah, the lead designer like released the majority of the videos in Spanish. So the only way you could get information in English was by being a part of the Discord server. But apparently he's been missing or something from like all social media
He's
for the
definitely
past
dead.
like 2 to 3 years. I have no idea.
Oh
But
yeah,
those man-
the Spanish guy doing the remaster of Jak 1, he stopped doing it.
Yeah,
I think it was the same guy, maybe.
He's no longer working on it. I used
yeah,
I
both
used
of
to follow him
them.
too.
Both of them stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped.
They were really good projects, though. Like, I'd be like content picking up where he left off. I mean, I don't know that much
Oh,
about
man.
game design,
Man,
but
you got no clue.
yeah,
A decade alone isn't even enough to make games like this on a Unity or Unreal of all things.
At least by yourself.
especially with such a small group of people who are working on it.
Even if we were like 50 people, it would take us 6 years at the very least.
It's crazy.
It ain't easy. Fuck me, it ain't easy.
Because you gotta mod all the assets, you gotta get all the tracks made, you gotta get the UI stuff down,
really
game
don't wanna-
physics.
You don't want to go too far because you don't want to make Sony after you.
No, Naughty Dog
Yeah,
cease and
Sony's
desist.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
No, Naughty Dog.
Yeah, Sony and like Naughty. I'm sure Naughty Dog wouldn't mind that much. I mean, I can't exactly speak for them. I'm not an employee at Naughty Dog, but
Can
still,
we disable logical?
they're busy. They're busy trying to make as many versions of The Last of Us as they can right now. So I feel like a neglected series, like they probably wouldn't mind people making stuff for it. Probably not nearly as much as their other properties, like Uncharted or The Last of Us. Because it seems like they're much more invested in.
Would concede to Naughty Dog if Naughty Dog themselves make their own.
So far, man, really, every game Naughty Dog ever made was fucking top notch. The only bad one was Last of Us 2. Let's give him some credit here.
I don't like their
Every single series
realistic
they did in
era.
every single franchise they did ended on a very fucking good note. Very strong. Most recent
Same with
example would be
Insomniac.
Uncharted. Oh yeah, all of them. Fantastic developers. I don't know what the fuck kind of fun.
That mattress was not for you. Okay. Sophie said I could put it on.
Fantas, can you please mute the noise?
Oh, okay. Dude. Stop.
Kid.
Right now, I'm the co-head director for a game dev studio, and we are struggling to get anything done. We have like
Depends on
30
the kind of
people,
people
and we're
you're working
struggling.
with. Does anyone in that 30 people group do anything?
Only like a fourth of us, honestly.
Then that's the problem. Get all the ones that
Yeah.
don't do anything out. Kick them out.
But most of them are like, they have a specialty, and we just haven't gotten to the necessity of their specialty, or we ran out of work for them.
Have them help you do the stuff you do now. Have them do something. Don't just let them sit there.
We tried, but they're reluctant.
Then if they don't really care about the completion of the project, why are they even there?
Well, some of them are only like, most of those who are doing nothing are artists
Oh, I
that
mean,
are incapable of learning coding.
so what kind of artists are they?
Most of them are concept artists, but
Oh,
we
in
have
the game
environmental artists, level designers.
Are they good?
We just got in a decent wave of modelers for level assets and character design. We actually just recently got our 3D models going.
Are they good?
Ventus,
They're pretty decent, yeah.
That doesn't sound good to
you
me.
are on my lobby, right?
No, he's not.
Which one is that?
I'm confident, and I wouldn't be.
Alright,
I'm with Lukia and Rat, I think.
Yeah, did the lobby crash?
Hello.
Yeah, my game froze. I'm start turning on the PS2 again.
Hey,
Yeah,
Zalantria,
me too.
is it allowed for you to give me an invite for me to be a spectator in your project?
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Like, I'd love to help work on projects like these, but the thing is, my skill set when it comes to these things are very limited. Like, I have like I'd like to say intermediate knowledge of how to use Blender and the workflow. I'm still learning new things, everything that I do on it, but that's mostly a hobby. I'm better at like conceptualizing things. I'm good at drawing. Like, I like to draw things just occasionally, and I'm good at like conceptualizing things, but I'm not good at actually executing things properly.
I'm gonna speak from experience, Ventus. Keep that in mind very well. When you think you've learned something, you learn nothing. There's so much more
Okay.
to dig in.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to answer a call.
You dedicate your time to learning, improving. You know, and it's never enough. You'll never be satisfied with the work you've done.
Let's put it this way.
Like, I always,
our
like,
artists
even-
have A's and B's in college for art.
Fuck. Who the hell grades art?
Like, that is kind of funny, actually. Yeah, who grades art? Like, what constitutes as a art grade? Like, there's no such thing as grading art. It's subjective.
No. That's wrong. No. There are ways to locate a piece, quality. There are ways to locate qualities in an art piece to differentiate it from the junk and from the actual art. There are things to, and which one is better? There are things to locate.
Oh.
And they have to
Yeah.
be graded nonetheless in order to pass the class
Oh,
and get the credits.
Fuck. I mean, true, but
Yeah, that's the thing. The whole studio is college students.
I like some art styles, I don't like others.
Hold on. Where's the invite from?
Do they have a portfolio? Do they have, like, anything to show for that, though?
Dude, do you expect
Like,
anything
that's
from
the- that's the
Western
question.
college students?
I
They all
don't.
have
Oh,
portfolios.
freaking adult.
There are not many people under the age of 17 have much to show.
Unless they're from an arts academy, in which I've seen.
Like, I save everything. When I draw, even if it's just like a doodle, I save everything. I throw it in an actual folder and then scan it on the printer.
Like, if you get those under 17 from an arts academy, they always have hundreds of really good quality pieces.
Can you show me one of those really good quality pieces?
I could try add some for one.
Because yeah, like for me, like I like to think I'm decent at Blender, but there's a lot of things I can't really do very well. I'm not good with textures. I don't know how to work with that, but I'm good at like modeling. I'd like to think. But yeah, the majority of the time I'll look back on things and be like, yeah, I could have done this a lot better.
That's just the artist mentality. It's a
Yeah.
subtle level of perfectionism, if not entirely.
The hands are too big. The legs are too small. Ah! That kind of thing. Yeah.
There's too many.
For me, I can't. I've
Jak X. So
I don't know what the word is, but I think it's procrastinate.
So you're lazy?
I think. No, that's not it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
I pick things apart. I have OCD, okay? If it's not perfect, then I have an issue with it.
Yeah,
But that's just even for things that I put like my heart and soul into. I'll find everything wrong with it and be like, why?
Maybe you think too much.
Like, I make costumes, I make armor. That's something I like to do in my spare time. I 3D print stuff.
Very
And
much
like,
a Type A personality.
you get so many imperfections from the printing process, and it just hurts my brain. Because I have to go back and fix everything.
Hold on. Hey, Zalater, you wanna go to hold on a second. Can I move you? I can't, hold on. Are you doing anything right now, homie?
We can move over and I switch all audio to private.
Oh. No, it's fine, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. Hold on a second.
What?
Damn.
Ooh, I'm doing really good, like, for absolutely no reason this breaks.
I was moved.
There we go.
Okay, just give me a second. I need to adjust something real quick before we discuss.
Why do you have any access?
What? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I could drop myself there. Yeah, we're good.
Und ab geht's, ob ihr fertig seid oder nicht.
Movie. Es wird aufregend.
Der hier ist für dich.
Voll rausgehauen. Oh, baby.
Nein!
But yeah, there I'll be able to show you the design documents and the lore and the writing that we did and what we've gotten together and structured. We most of us only work, like we have a dedicated day. We work Sundays most of the time. And we just like dedicate a few hours on Sunday every week to working on it. Yeah, we don't get much work done outside of that, to be honest. I mean, there's been a lot of issues, like some ending up in the hospital repeatedly, some being arrested, yeah. Yep. I gotta ask the, we have some music done as well. We gotta ask our, producer to share his stuff. Because his stuff was done in a separate channel. But that's because I allowed.
Ich werde getroffen.
I was gonna say, like, the person who was to orchestrate and handle that, I allowed them to handle it, and they just made it more disorganized.
Hier ist ein kleines Geschenk.
Oh, I'm in the middle of a turbo match. I'll send it in a second. Once I have a decent lead. I currently have 28 and second place 25. Me. Turbo.
Nein!
You actually like Turbo? And then you have me, and Mrs. Jack Mar.
Ich mach dich fertig.
Everyone else hates it.
Mine.
Okay, they won't mind me, You won't have immediate rolls. I'd have to let the other owner know beforehand. Yeah. Yeah, we have rules for that. I just, I don't remember what it's called right now. Yeah. What? What the fuck?
Jetzt gewinne ich alles.
Okay, there we go. I gave you the verified roll. Just reload it and see how it reacts. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was just able to get.
Die machen mich fertig.
Feuer frei!
Ich brenne!
I'd have to figure out which role to give you for that. Like, you have access to the public role, the public channels right now. We have a lot of private channels.
Habt ihr noch nicht genug?
And a lot of the channels are sectioned off.
Oh, das hat weh.
Das wird Spuren hinterlassen.
Yeah, we have a couple voice actors who recorded lines well already. Mostly for testing purposes and whatnot when our coders were actively testing things out, exploring Unreal 5. 'Cause that's what...
Boom, baby.
Luckily our coders do.
Oh, das hat wehgetan.
We're going for the visual quality of a PS3 game. Hopefully. I'm figuring out what role can I give you that will give you access to the most immediately without
Legt euch nichts mit mir an.
Oh, it's because I had it on the table. I'm on the actual PS2. Yeah. That's like the standard rumble. I take good care of my controllers. Okay, I'm temporarily gonna give you these 4 roles. They'll give you access to most of the stuff, but not everything.
Booyah.
But I pretty much have to ask the others if we can keep you with those roles. I think a lot of them are pinned, but it's pinned to Google Docs. You'll see a lot of material. Yeah.
Verloren.
Yeah, there's most of it is pinned. A few things aren't. Hiroka backers. That's Wolf. One of my primary co-streamers and council member in Union of New Lanes. They're actually the progenitor of the whole studio and everything going on. The studio was born from, pretty much they made a character, and an actual game developer liked the character so much that he got his team to make a boss level using the character. But that's how we started. But that level and demo was lost because, like, you know that, like, studios, they just make little small projects to experiment with, like, different features and different new mechanics for gameplay and whatnot, right? Well, the boss of the coders was not happy with what they were doing, so he went and deleted everything from their computers. So, yeah, that original thing was lost, and that's how we got together this group initially of like 10, 12 people
Zeit, denen zu zeigen,
in
wo
the
der
beginning.
Hammer hängt.
And it was pretty much flushing out a whole game based off of that one boss arena concept.
Auf geht's, Jungs und Mädels.
And everyone was very, like, admittedly, very overly ambitious in the beginning and very, adamant. So we got a lot of work done early on, and then we plateaued very early. The ones who've been, like, the most active are the writers, in which we've been fleshing things out, and we've been trying to resist branching into the other categories. But we've hit a breaking point of that, in which...
Mann, das hier ist frei für alle!
Yeah. But pretty much us writers and the War Masters have been slowly but consistently designing maps, designing layouts, planning how things are going to be structured in the world. We've been making quest lines and
Weg mit der Schrottmühle.
of course, like, designing the characters, their personalities, histories, their behaviors. We've been trying to flush out the mechanics as best we can without coding itself. So we've been trying to do as best we can without actually getting into coding
Gott sei Dank,
ourselves.
dass Clank das nicht sieht.
But yeah, it's been slow, admittingly. Like, I used to be an actual game developer. I've helped make several games. Of course, they were all, like... well, yeah. They were all, like, small games or fan games and whatnot that are all defunct or lost at this point, pretty much. But I've gave up coding a long time ago. It was not good for my mental health. So... yeah, it was just... I was a perfectionist. And coding didn't go easy for me. Well, these are for groups, like, we had everything absolutely planned out already and whatnot, and we've completed games. Oh yeah, of course. Like, I realize now that I could have just stopped. Like, most of what I was stressing about were things that were absolutely negligible and already done pretty much, and could be fixed with other shortcuts that would absolve the problems and give more features. But that's because yeah, that's my problem. I had trouble moving on, and I stressed myself out, and I was like, I gave up coding after a while. So when I came onto this project, I came on as, like, I will be a guide and advisor, because what I enjoy is design work.
Wir haben einen Gewinner.
I love designing. I love helping and assisting and uplifting. Like I said, like, that's why I hesitated. Like, they're good, and they're usable. I used to be better too. I'm not that good anymore myself. I could show you some of my own personal old art, but I'm not that good anymore. Holy shit! No, I'm looking at your art. I peaked. My peak of art is, like, a little bit below what you just presented. No, I'm saying my peak, like my best work. ever, and yeah, that's the closest I got there. Once. Once. And it took a lot of effort. Several of them are capable, but not they wouldn't be able to do it in a timely manner. Like, how long did it take you to do, let's see. Oh yeah, they would take them like a week. Like, they're able, a few of them are able to produce what you have presented, but it would take them a week.
Wir haben grünes Licht.
Oh, a lot of them are. A lot of them definitely. Hero Kavakers. Hero Kavakers. I'll ask them to do a piece. They're gonna do it begrudgingly, but I'll ask them to do a piece. Because their portfolio is not up and their best work is not up whatsoever. Everything they've posted on that server is like their medium range at best. Give you an answer on what? Oh, you probably actually get stuff done. Given your work ethic is adamant, but based on what you've described, it is.
Bereit zum Feuern.
And hey, I was right earlier when I was describing you as an artist for being too hard and picky with the quality of the server. I was right.
Nein!
I'll talk about the Jak X server. Yeah, because you... Yup, I know. I know the pain.
Wieder verpackt.
Nice. Wait, where am I putting this? Oh, I'm putting this here. Okay. Ooh, what? Oh, she left. This is Jack Mar. think I'm able to get one piece real fast that I've done. Second, where is it? Where's the folder? Where's the folder? Here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Gotta... I gotta put this somewhere real quick. Yeah. Uh, 100. Okay. So you're gonna get to look at something of a deeper past. Just let me get the link for it. Here we go. So this is. Have to paste this.
Keine Angst. Rain ist hier.
And the piece on the right with the stabbed soldier, that piece is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, no one could do that. No one in the server could do that.
Hier ist der orange Blitz.
Okay.
Habt ihr noch nicht genug? Aua!
I have the issue of too many projects. So I burn myself out constantly.
Keep up.
Oh, and also part of my portfolio. How many models do I have? I think I have 12 models that I use on stream. Note the years. Note the years.
Ich werde getroffen.
Oh, they're completely out of order. Those images are completely out of order. That's when I uploaded them. Yeah, that's, so, pretty much after several moves, things get mixed up. And that was after a move. So I was like, okay, all of my art is here. Let me sift through this. And I'll pick out something good from like each little point, month, and era. And like, oh, I like this. And I like this. And I like this. It's not all of it. It's like cherry-picked stuff. I have some stuff that people claim is better than what's in there, but I feel like that they don't have the same artistic value. Because I have as far as physical art, I have around 100 pieces. And as far as digital art, I have around 4,000 images I've made.
Ah, ich glaube, ich träume.
Hier ist ein kleines Geschenk.
Ah, thank you for the raid. Chamber! What's up? What are you doing here? Funny seeing you here. Oh yeah, I've been streaming this whole time. They since we moved to private, they can't hear you though. Yeah, once we moved to a private PC, I muted everything from Discord. It's going okay, Chamber. I guess you really did forget that I stream every weekend tourney. I know. Especially compared to you. Yeah, I know. They're not
Ein
that.
Geschenk für dich.
Something to note though, I didn't go to college for art at all, and I didn't like art was just a hobby on the side for me to like personally enjoy and experiment with.
Sie machen mich fertig. Aua!
Yeah, I went to college for physics.
Rekordsieg!
Nicht wieder.
Exactly. My particular expertise was quantum mechanics. Yeah, that's like those are like main things, super important things. Okay. So one of our racers has decided to take a moment so she can breathe for a moment. Ruggeds. I mean, I made my shitty clans flyer. I mean, I made that in like an hour, though, to be honest. But all the art I've been doing are my models, in which I have... How many models do I have? I don't know how many models I have. I have a lot. At least 12.
In diesem Rennen geht es wieder mal rund.
You can keep them for now. I'll ask how they feel about you being in.
Achtung! Woohoo!
Pretty much, like, we have... In each category, we have one significantly good person, especially if you join. Because, like, our main coder, our head coder, he's the one that was part of that dev studio that made the boss fight. Their studio's working on an MMO.
Willst du auch was? Hier auf der Strecke wird ordentlich gekuschelt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would. Oh, yeah, you would.
Ah!
Yep. Yep. You sound like you're in line with our philosophies.
Ein Geschenk für dich.
After all, no one is paying us. Okay, Chamber, thanks for being around, though. And that's been, like, my big thing. Like, I am way more mindful. Yeah. And I understand how it is to be the starving artist, so... I went down that route for a while. Plus, quality of life over there is way nicer. That can make a big difference. Nearly all of us in here are from the US. Exactly. Exactly. That's where I'm getting at. Like, and maybe like 3 are not from the US in the whole server. I'm not so happy about being here either. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I said US. Wait, you thought I was talking about furries this whole time? No, I was talking about it sucks in the US. Oh, I don't blame you. Actually, I can show you that image. Because that's not a bad image. Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. And because I'll have to show you my 3D models after the stream. So like in an hour I'll be able to like send screenshots of that. That or you can just scroll through my streaming.
Der hier ist für dich, Vater.
So what we're planning to do, like, we're not gonna do any like GoFundMes or Itch.ios. Like, we're not posting up those pages. We've drafted them, but we're not gonna post those pages up and register them until we have at least the first 4 for the game done as a demo. Like, we want something.
Weg da!
You'd be surprised what gets funded out there. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be, once we're at least like 3/4 done, we'll start communicating with Steam.
Woohoo!
Eine kleine Mine zum Mitnehmen.
Like, I recognize it. I understand it, but I understand that, but I also try to understand you. Like, I have no problem with it because of how you go about it. You go about it in a slightly nuanced way where that I get where you're coming from. And you mean very well. Mm-hmm.
Nicht wieder!
But yeah, that's very much understood. And like I said, yeah, I know you mean well. No matter what you say, like, you want the best for everyone, and you want to progress and achieve.
Okay, ich bin zu allem bereit.
Mhm.
Und wir haben grünes Licht.
Bye bye.
It's just how you approach it and how you say it.
Oh ja, die Menge will mehr.
There's always nuance. sadly, they're all adults. In their 20s.
Ich werde getroffen.
Yeah.
Sorry, aber du bist im Weg.
Some of them would have been serious earlier. There are specific ones. I know what's going on with them. They would have been serious much earlier, but the environment that they were raised in was very hostile against those hobbies and practice. And were actually abusively aggressive against them to not pursue art. I had the opportunity to pursue art much more seriously, but I was pursuing many things very seriously and spread myself out very thin.
Davon habe ich noch mehr. Wer will noch mehr?
Eine Runde ist um.
I think that's an important word for you, eager.
Ich werde beschossen.
It's good that you have a vision. Not many have a vision.
Oh ja, das tut wehtun.
But you're sure of the feeling of your desire, at least.
Rups, Bums und Kabums. Einmal wieder zum Mitnehmen.
Habt ihr noch nicht genug?
Das gibt eine Narbe. Ich gehe drauf. Mann, was für ein Trick. Ah.
Yeah, you're definitely a Type A personality.
Nein!
There's a type of personality categorization in psychology that separates people into 4 types of personality. The primary type is type A and type B. Type A are usually very much more driven by themselves and are fueled by their loss. They're fueled by their failures to achieve and become better, and seek to always push themselves in some way. And for them, that's their healthy. While the type Bs are not the opposite, but they're much more reliant on introspection and personal acceptance. They do not respond well whatsoever to failures, aggression, and anger doesn't assist them. But they do have ways to help push them forward and get better, but it's much more serene, calmer, and patient. They're more of, to be more honest about the typing, it's more types of drive. It's not entire personalities, it's just types of drive that dictates your personality. Nope. People will change how they react to things. They'll change from A to B depending on the circumstance. But that comes down to culture, how they were raised, the relationships they build with others. But there are some general ideas that people, for the majority of the time, follow, that they naturally are defined as. Oh yeah, I studied a severe amount of psychology and philosophy. It came with the being spread thin and the quantum mechanics.
Woohoo!
Hier geht gleich alles hoch.
Which one?
Das ist einfach unglaublich.
Pronounce it wrong and I'll probably figure it out.
Volltreffer.
Oh, Hoibe. He is the wait, his art? What?
It's auf. Ah!
Du kannst
Can you
mich.
copy and paste that into our DM? Because he's me and him are the primary writers, with verification from the sub-primaries of Pagan, Hero, and Cactus. I'll see you in a second, once I die. I'm gonna die in a second because I have no health. Yeah, because I do not know him to do any art.
Einen Arzt.
Okay, that's not his, but that is someone in the group. Fuck, who was it that made it? Yeah, that was actually pulled from someone that I actually think left. I think they left. I might be confusing it then with someone else who made something like that, because we had someone who drew something in that style, several pieces, but they left because they had too much going on in their life and they couldn't do it anymore. And we said that they didn't have to quit, but they were like, no, I want to leave. Because they'll feel too much guilt and distracted by having the server on their profile. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we had there's a total of 15 people who actually did contribute but then left.
Zeit, denen zu zeigen, wo der Hammer hängt.
We do need a them. That's what I was just about to mention to you. We direly need one specific concept designs for one specific location, because we're trying to work out a certain aesthetic for it, and it's a how do I describe it? We need a more down-to-earth Hogwarts ripoff. That's gonna have a village attached to it. And not as big. Like, it's a mansion that was turned into a research institute. And the town around it sprouted from people just moving to research at the institute. Yeah, we have notes and whatnot. We have notes and what designs we want and how the building's gonna be structured for the most part. Yeah, we will work that out, especially if you're adamant about it. We've requested it before, but you've heard what I described the team to be.
Woohoo!
How do I describe that? I'm gonna need a minute to figure out how to describe that. We would want the texturing does not have to be realistic, but we want the structuring to be.
Hier ist ein kleines
Like
Geschenk.
perspective, framing, and structure to be. You can make it any type of like, you can make it stylized however you want.
Komm schon, hör auf!
Yeah, I could share with you the actual, like, what games are pulling influence for what kind of thing here and there. Like, we have a list and document for that, how we want that set up. I just don't have the whole thing memorized. We can work on that together, because I'm really good with maps. I can show you a couple of maps that I've done, but, well, I'd have to find them, for one. But we're working off of, like, a really shitty basic map at the moment to expedite the work for the level.
Oh ja, das muss wehtun. Geschafft! Vater wäre so stolz.
Yeah, it'll likely be me and Hoive. Did we just get a perfect tie? We got a near perfect tie. 23 points. Red 11-11-1, blue 12-11-0. We did what?
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Mostly Hero Kavakus.
Okay, und
Yes.
ab geht's! Ist das alles, was du drauf hast?
Yeah, we weren't going for anything actually very special about it. And we do hope to have at least a basic character creator. Like, nothing too extravagant. I mean, idealistically, ambitiously, we'd love to have something as in-depth as race menu. But I'm very sure we're not going to get that deep. Race menu is a mod for Skyrim.
Habt ihr noch nicht genug?
Haben wir was für dich?
Nein!
Well, we do expect the exchange. The armor is not merely equipable, but also visual.
Der hier ist für Sie.
I agree.
Das gibt eine Narbe.
Oh yeah. He knows. He's a little sensitive, but he knows. He's he is very hard on himself for sure, though.
Okay, EnVtuber.
That's the thing. He's very hard on himself. He's a type B, and he's employing type A actions. Yeah, he's a type B, and he's employing type A actions, so he's not actually helping himself, he's hindering himself. But we work through it. Oh, you would. Your life comes first. Our philosophy is personal life comes first.
Achtung, Start! Das ist Wahnsinn, Leute!
Did they all fall off the cliff edge? We're on the waterfront loop, and you know how it curves in the beginning? They just all went straight off. But yeah, our philosophy is personal life comes first in everything. Work, illness, just general well-being, school, that all comes first for us. And that's part of why we've gotten nowhere, to be honest. Yeah, like half the people have 2 jobs. Yeah, half of them have 2 jobs, 3 of them are homeless. 2 are in the hospital.
Ein kleiner Schmerz von einem kleinen Freund.
Nope.
Hier ist ein kleines Geschenk. Eine Runde ist um.
Treffer!
I really wonder what my art would look like if I actually gave 100%. Because I have never given 100% on my art. Because I've always just gone into like,
Genau da, wo es weh tut.
You bitch! You bitch!
Verkauf mich nicht für dumm.
Rug just, with a shield, U-turned and then aimed for me, going backwards to kill me.
Lass dir den Hintern polieren.
Oh, you get, since you're on my stream, you get to see what is possibly my worst model. And the only issue I have with it is that the hair is stiff. Like, I'm supposed to look like I'm in a wind tunnel. It's my racing hair. I'm supposed to look stupid.
Ein Sieg für mich.
You motherfucker. But Parker, you're gonna make me change my... Okay, let me get everyone's scores down first. We have... And then what I'm gonna do right now is... Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I changed my hair and outfit.
Das wird ein tolles Rennen.
I am.
Jetzt schwärmen Sie auf.
You're probably thinking of Alex. I'm Zelandria. Yep. But this, getting my hair done like this, was a real pain. Of course, you can see it has clipping issues, but I keep running into like yeah, I only started like a year ago, a year or two ago. When did I start this? 3 years ago. Crap. Yeah, but I don't work on my model constantly. I probably get... If I combined all the time I've spent on my models, in which, if you think about all of them, there's probably 60, 70 of them. Most of them I don't use. Because I have like a lot of different versions of like experimenting with different looks and whatnot. But I have been. But if you combine all that time together, you could say that I've only spent like a month of dedicated time. Like actually dedicating myself to the art itself, I probably only spent like a month. But hey, I went from absolute zero to this in only a month of work. I know. Sadly, I can't.
Nein! Nimm das, du Depp!
Mostly my job, which I absolutely hate my job. Like mine is a very it's a very manual labor job. Manual. Like physical labor.
Achtung!
Like, I'm an old hag. I'm not built for that. I have fibromyalgia, arthritis, patellofemoral pain syndrome. My cholesterol is like 380.
Woohoo!
The doctors say they're surprised I'm alive. They won't give... Come on, come on, come on!
Genau. Vater wäre so stolz.
7 is the normal latency for streams. Yeah, that's the standard, 7 seconds. At least through Twitch. On YouTube, it can vary. It's all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna change it to something where I don't have to lean forward constantly real quick. There we go. But yeah, I've done a lot of different projects, from visual art and 2D digital, 2D physical. I've done the coding work. I've done the 3D digital. I've been all over the place. I've been doing the streaming for years, in which I stream near daily. I do moderation and administration for a lot of different people. Then I have my full-time job that is killing me. And then I will be starting college classes again soon.
Jetzt lassen wir es krachen.
Yep. I am my own worst enemy.
Auf geht's, Jungs und Mädels!
Oh my god, motherfucker! And I nearly recovered. Yep. I think it's Eastern Sword. Is it Eastern Sword? It's definitely the tour.
Nice!
It's actually better than Haven City for me.
Nein!
Oh yeah, hero mode is the fucking... Yes, I have played against True Boss.
Vector!
Yes. He was definitely far ahead. If you remember, like, at my peak, I was relatively the worst speedrunner. I know.
Woohoo!
No, I don't. But I'm saying, like, I've raced against all the speedrunners that are on the server, and I'm the worst one, but hey, I'm able to keep up somewhat. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Like, you were up the skill level. Or at least you were. Yep. So, because of... Wait, were you here when I first came in and I was saying I made a mistake? Okay, so... So, on my normal mode, I trained the game. I've trained the AI with like 1,000 hours on normal mode, to where that the normal AI is pretty on par with the mid-range of the players on the server.
Der
Mike, because of that, when they get buffed in hero mode, third place is equivalent to logical macro. And you know how good he is.
Booyah!
Yeah, I'm on the PS2 console.
Aus dem Weg!
And yeah, the first place of my hero mode is equivalent to boss.
Weg mit der Schrottmühle!
Yes, it was less fun for me. Like, I just don't do it anymore because it felt less fun doing it. So I was like, no, I'll just take it. I'll take it. It don't matter.
Weg mit der Schrottmühle!
If I see someone hit the brakes, I know I'm getting hit with a peacemaker. Because I accept it. I'm like, okay. I'm so happy there is.
Hier ist ein kleines Geschenk. Ah,
Heck, do you know about the chaos races? Okay, okay. We definitely have to go back to the upper PC, and you'll hear how everyone reacts when I say we're gonna do a chaos race.
Der Sieger heizt über die Ziellinie!
wieder verpackt!
No problem. You're way too formal for us, to be honest. That's a compliment, by the way. Oh, yeah. No problem. We have a few newcomers actually that need orientation, so I'm gonna be putting up a notice for all newcomers to try to make it tomorrow to get acclimated to what has already been done and what we hope for. Well, we kind of we kind of take whoever comes in. It is a bad move, I know. But we're desperate. Okay then. Yeah, we're all sorted out. And yeah, I'll hit you up with more details, especially after we finish the cup. I'll be free and the stream will be off. I gotcha. I can move over. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Rookie. There was a delay in your voice when I clicked it, and it didn't switch over until after you saying, "Come on, let me do it." I'm so sorry. But hey, guys. Employment. So, we have 2 races left. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're gonna do a chaos race. Ten laps on Frozen Speedway. Yes, one more after this.
Die Rennfahrer stehen am Start. Und los geht's.
Most of the time, half the lobby crashes and disconnects because of all of the saucers and peacemakers. Peacemakers and Novas. Oh my god, that's a lot of saucers!
Nichts als ein Feuerball.
No, wait, I had the first Nova.
Ich liebe diesen Sport.
Erste Runde sieht gut aus. Nein!
One down. Nope, nope, nope. We still have people. We still have 5 people. We have 2 people! What? How are we? We're down to 2 people already?
Cool gefahren.
This usually doesn't happen until lap 8. And this usually doesn't happen until the 8th lap. We're only on 4. What happened? This is now just me and Ventus. You know what? We actually weren't gonna have a chaos race, but Rookie hasn't seen it yet, so. No, it's not in the itinerary, legitimately. No, that. Actually, they are in the itinerary. You should check the cups.
Das war die nächste Runde.
It's pinned somewhere. Oh my god, look at all the saucers. Look at all the saucers.
Nein!
Wie wär's mit ein paar
Ventus.
Oh, was für ein faules Ei!
Noch eine Runde. Sieht gut aus.
When isn't there one? See, it's usually at this point that we lose one person, and then the next lap we lose 3 people.
Noch eine Runde vorbei.
Und noch einer frisst Staub!
There's usually double as many saucers because there's usually more people.
Aua! Das war die nächste Runde. Ah!
Schön!
Noch eine Runde. Sieht gut aus. Ah!
What, did you have like a dark Eco Nova or something? What the fuck?
Ah, dieser Schmerz! Netter Sieg!
Verloren. Oh. Na und?
I mean, of course he has a bigger one. I don't have one. I mean, I used to have one, but that's from the genetic experiments. Okay, okay. Last race. Yes. We've already talked about it several times.
Auf geht's, meine Damen und gefiederten Freunde!
Woohoo!
Come on, guys. It's not perfectly normal, but I made it nice. I took away the oil, I took away the smoke, got rid of grenades.
Was für ein Rennen!
God damn!
Habt ihr noch nicht genug? genug?
It's not logical from ahead of him. I'm an old hag in a derogatory way.
Eine Runde ist
Yeah, I know. You know, as a woman, you get used to taking it in the ass.
Nein!
Dude, say it's in a complimentary way.
Küsschen.
I was about to say, screenshot it.
Ich brenne.
Aua! Ah! Hier ist ein kleines Geschenk.
God damn, you were all on my tail.
Boom, baby.
Noch eine Runde vorbei.
Yo, Joker! Don't do it, Joker! It's a lot against Pokemon Batman.
Das gibt eine Narbe.
You should hear his brother. No, his brother's great.
Mehr hast du nicht drauf?
He's an unhinged motherfucker.
Ach du dickes Ei. Das Aufregen.
Oh, I've noticed.
Ah! Achtung.
I love his conspiracy theories. I love them. Oh, they're on like some deep level serious. Like they're real serious, but they're goofy.
Gut gefahren, Mann.
Bye. Elbo's gonna fuck your shit up. Get back here, you motherfucker. Knuckle me Elmo this, bitch. What? What's wrong? Got a problem with Elmo? Little kids!
Yes! have this screenshot of when I was playing Sonic Riders, and me and this person got the exact same millisecond. Fucking hell. That was a amazing end. That made your butt hurt. That was an amazing end. That back and forth right there, that was great. So, once again, thank you everyone for joining. It has been a wonderful time. I hope to see you all next week for the Black Eco Cup. Nope, we're doing a Black Eco Cup. No, we don't. No. There's the Dark Eco Cup and the Black Eco Cup. Nope, it's different.